Ever wondered why Osama bin Laden bombed the tallest building in New York as an attack against America? Well, it's simply because in recent times, tall buildings have risen to represent the economic health of many cities. And by bombing such iconic building with many inside, the terrorist aimed to cripple the nation's economy. As expected, many continents boast of owning exquisite tall buildings, and Africa isn't about to be left behind. Today, a 385-meter-tall skyscraper is rising out of the desert sand in Egypt to become an iconic centerpiece in Africa. If you want to learn more about this soon-to-be-completed iconic edifice, we advise you to keep watching. Also, tap the subscribe button so you don't miss out on our exciting titles. When the Leonardo was erected in Johannesburg, South Africa, a few years ago, the world congratulated Africa for the outstanding achievement. The Leonardo, which has been the tallest building in Africa since 2015, is however set to be outshined by the iconic tower in Egypt. The construction of the iconic tower began by Dar al-Handasa in May 2018, a renowned architectural firm founded in Beirut in 1956. With a principal design center in Cairo and an impressive portfolio in 2019, the actual construction work started on the tower. Being a massive project, it couldn't have been implemented by just one body, which is why the joint forces of the Egyptian Ministry of Housing, Utilities, and Urban Communities and China State Construction Engineering Corporation all came together to make the iconic tower a dream come true. The iconic tower itself is intended to be the symbol and unique trademark for the Egyptian capital, Cairo. This tower will also show the seriousness of the Egyptian government and her president's vision to create a capital that can compete with its Western counterparts. Just like many other innovations of its species, the administrative capital in Egypt will include a sizable presidential compound, luxury hotel, offices equipped with state-of-the-art facilities, high-ranking government ministries, top-notch sports facilities, urban retail outlets, picturesque and quiet residential areas, modern schools, prestigious universities, parks, a monorail, and the icing on the cake, a 35-kilometer-wide green river. Now, who wouldn't want to live here? However, the main goal of the project was not to create new homes. The central aim of this $45 billion mega project is to solve the problem of congestion in Cairo, a subject which has gained notoriety over the years. For a number of years, Cairo, Egypt's capital city, has been one of the world's most crowded cities, with an ever-increasing population of more than 20 million. The constant increase in the metro area population in Cairo has resulted in economic problems ranging from lack of well-paying jobs, an increase in poverty, food scarcity, and malnutrition. Hence, the new administrative capital was created to prune the widespread unemployment by creating more jobs for the citizens of Cairo. The government hopes that this move will also rejuvenate the economy of the capital city. When this city is completed, civil servants will be relocated to the capital business district. This new administrative capital will in itself be a complete city, and the plan is pretty simple. 20 towers would be built, the iconic tower being one of them, plus many office buildings, 12 in total, 2 first-rate hotels, and 5 exquisite residential buildings. This project, since its start, has attracted and is still attracting international attention to Egypt, and seeing as this construction is led by China State Construction Engineering Corporation and is being funded with the $3.5 billion loan that was taken from China, one can expect that the successful completion of this project will improve the bilateral relationship between the two countries. Also, the project has seen an impressive level of development since its inception. While most of the concrete work has been completed on the towers, the work on hotels and residential buildings is best defined as skeletal. Now that we have an understanding of the administrative capital, let's take a look at the state-of-the-art construction, the iconic tower. Standing at a height of 385 meters, which is just about half the height of Dubai's Burj Khalifa. This structure is built on an area that is about the size of 10 football fields altogether, a landmass area of 65,000 square meters. Now to the floor plan. Africa's soon-to-be tallest tower will have up to 78 floors and 2 basement levels, which will then be split into 3 sections. The first part will contain the administrative units in the tower. The second section will cover all the residential spaces, including the flats and villas, while the third section will contain the 6-star hotel chain that will offer countless services to visitors. The current specifications show that 40 floors will be assigned to the first section, with a number of these floors already proposed to be the new headquarters for the Egyptian Stock Exchange, Central Bank of Egypt, and Central Press, as well as an administrative headquarters for the Capitol Tower. In addition, the iconic tower's second and third sections will have 10 and 30 floors respectively. The iconic tower will also offer a wide range of additional amenities and services like swimming pools with concierge service, spas, kid-friendly play zones, urban stores, cinemas, theaters, restaurants for plush dining, and a helipad for door residents with private planes. If a vacation to Africa has always been in your books, we think 2023 is the perfect time to book a flight to Egypt and enjoy the wonders of the iconic tower. We are sure you are wondering what inspired this masterpiece in Egypt. According to official documents, this tower was inspired by the Luxor obelisks, historical and monumental pieces that are currently located in France and Egypt. Even though the pieces were both supposed to be sent off to France in the 1830s, due to the insanely high cost of moving these obelisks, the second has remained in Egypt ever since. The iconic tower is also strategically located. Its position is adjacent to both the central facilities and the most well-known spots in the country's capital, Cairo. Its unique location also offers a breathtaking view of Capitol Park, one of Egypt's biggest and most significant construction projects. Interestingly, this is also one of the world's largest parks, with an impressive length of 10 meters and a large surface area of 1,000 fedans. The iconic tower may also give a good view of the Saladin Citadel, the Saqqara, and the Giza pyramids. But what's even more interesting is this: at night, when this monument has been totally completed, we expect that its lights against the night sky will be nothing short of perfect. And if you find an opportunity to visit the top of the tower at night, you are in for the view of a lifetime. And about the insane cost of this project, we really do not know exactly how much the Egyptian government intends to spend in total on this project, but Al Banna has announced that the tower has reached a cost of $3.85 billion, even though it is incomplete. Can you imagine how much this will cost eventually? Probably $1 billion or more. Well, we will find out in 2023 when it is estimated to be completed. Did you also know that the Green River will flow through Capitol Park at the center of the district, and there will also be 2 crescent-shaped buildings, which will include branded apartments and modern-day retail outlets? This project doesn't just reflect Egypt's growth into an industrial powerhouse, it also reflects the immense economic growth evident in several African countries. In 2017, the African Development Bank showed in a report that Africa is the world's second fastest growing economy, and this growth is expected to even increase in coming years. And for Egypt, perhaps the sky might just be their starting point. As iconic as this tower is expected to be, it is important to note that it isn't Egypt's first skyscraper. A few years ago, the nation embarked on a journey to build a tower that was supposed to be taller than the Burj Khalifa, the Obelisco Capital. This intended 1-kilometer tower also had a unique design that was inspired by the shape of the Egyptian obelisk, and it was also presented as a concept for the new capital. Unfortunately, this dream never came to fruition because after Ihab Mokhtar, chief designer and managing director at Idea Design, designed the tower at the request of El Nasser Housing and Development in 2017, the visionary behind the project, Sayed Touba, the chief executive and chairman of the construction company, died. Right after his death, this project was immediately abandoned, its demise unknowingly birthing the idea for the iconic tower. Egypt is a great vacation spot perfect for vacationers who are fascinated with history. Come on, this country is home to the famous Giza pyramids, the Luxor temples, the Great Sphinx, the Giza Plateau, and a number of other world wonders. But Egypt has now got a modern-day wonder for vacationers, the iconic tower. If Egypt has always been at the bottom of your bucket list, now is the time to change that. We are sure you enjoyed every bit of this video. Make sure you hit the subscription and notification bell so you won't miss out on any of our exciting videos. Till next time.